Hey, welcome to another video on my channel. It's me, it's Sherry Monique. Listen, I just wanted to come on really quick and give a real estate exam update. Some of you may know because I've mentioned it. I think I even recorded some of the progress of me taking the prerequisite courses that I needed to take to even get to this point in taking the state exam. So some of you may know that I've been studying for my real estate exam for a few months now. And I finally took my state exam 2 days ago. I took the state exam 2 days ago, and I'll be honest and say that it wasn't, because I really was nervous. But it wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be, right? You definitely have to know your stuff, though. You definitely want to be able to know and understand like the different vocabulary and things like that, and really just kind of understanding certain concepts and certain terms. But it wasn't as bad. I'm not saying that it was easy peasy now, because it wasn't. It wasn't easy peasy. It definitely was some taking your time, reading the questions more than one time, at least for me, for me to really understand and make the best possible selection. But anyways, I just wanted to come on and give an update because I took my state exam 2 days ago, and I am here to report because I like to be open and transparent, right? And since I've already posted like some videos about this journey, I might as well report the state exam. But I did take it 2 days ago, and I am reporting that I did not pass it. I didn't pass it on the first try. I was so close though. So for the state exam, you need at minimum at least 70% to pass the state exam for the salesperson's exam. I took the exam and I got 68%. I was so close. When I saw the results, I was like, oh man, I was so close, right? I was a little bummed for a moment, but I gave myself grace. I gave myself grace real quick because I've been dealing with a lot. Which is no excuses, but I've been under a lot of stress. It seems like one thing has happened, another thing has happened, another thing has happened. It just seems like a lot was happening, especially like last week. It seems like a lot of things were happening all at once, to where it's like, man, I really almost kind of didn't even go to take that exam 2 days ago. I really kind of was like, man, forget this, because it just seems like I can't catch a break, right? But I will say that I did go and I did take it. I followed through and I took the exam, but I didn't get the score that I needed to pass, which is okay. Because it's a learning lesson in it. Through this situation, it's just going to push me to study the more. I'm just going to gear up, get back into the library, get back in my study time, and I'm just going to study even that much harder, because the next time I take it, I'm passing. So I'm just going to get back to my study time, and I'm going to schedule to take it again. I definitely want to schedule it sooner rather than later, because I want to be able to take it again while all the information is still kind of fresh, and me kind of really making sure that I really get enough ample time to study how I need to study, to make sure that I exceed the score range that I want to be able to get the next time I take it. So it's okay. So I ask for y'all to pray for me. Because I will be scheduling to take it again. I don't know when I'm gonna schedule it for right now because I gotta work on the finances because I gotta pay for it again, right? So I'm gonna take it sooner though. It's definitely going to be pretty soon. So y'all pray for me, keep me in your prayers. Say a good prayer for your girl. Um, I could definitely say that during this time of what I'm dealing with, um, definitely, um, when you're trying to achieve something, it seems like it definitely seems like, man, when you keep kind of just going through stuff and it kind of seems like that nothing is going to open up, and it kind of seems like that, man, what can I do to um what can I do, or what am I not doing, right? Because that's the thoughts that I've been thinking. I've been like, what am I not doing, God? Like, why does it seem like there's no open doors for me? Why does it seem like that everything, it just keeps happening, and that it hasn't been one it hasn't been one like it hasn't been one thing that was like good to happen for me yet, right? And I go through stuff, don't get me wrong, my life hasn't been easy. I go through things, and I've I feel like all my life has been hard. I kind of say that. I say that to myself. I feel like everything that I've worked for, I've had to work harder than the next person to get everything that I have, right? That's why I don't take nothing for granted. I don't think I'm better than the next person, because everything that I have, I've had to work extra hard at it, to get it and to maintain it, or whatever. Nothing's been handed to me. I didn't have mom and dad in my corner to help me do certain things. Everything has been a struggle for me. I didn't have that support, you know. I didn't have that backing at times. It's just been me. It's just been me. Oh, whatever. So sometimes I question, like, why, God? Like, why am I going through this? When will I get a break? When will something good come from all of this? Why does my situation have to be this hard or whatnot? Like the other day, I was asking God, like, okay, Lord, has it been enough time that I've been, you know, just dealing with what I'm dealing with? Like, when will I get good news? You know, especially after last week. Last week was a doozy for me. Last week was a lot. Last week was a lot for me. I mean, I felt like almost every day something was happening last week. It was a lot for me. But I definitely could tell you that God has my full attention. God has my full attention throughout this, through this transition, and through whatever is going on right now. God has my full attention. I don't understand. I don't understand it. And maybe it's not for me to understand, but God definitely has my full attention. And I could definitely say that when you're going through something, especially when you're going through trial after trial after trial, and it seems like nothing good is coming from it, it kind of puts you in a place to where you kind of give up on things, right? And I was almost at that point too. I was almost at that point to where I wanted to throw in the towel and be like, forget this exam, I'm not even gonna go take it, or whatever. Because it was just so much going on, or whatever, and I was just gonna be like, you know what, forget it, or whatever. But I went ahead and pressed through, and I went to take it anyways, you know. Yeah. Yep. I pushed through, and I went ahead and went to take it anyways. But at the end of the day, I just want to encourage you, as I'm giving my real estate exam update, I just want to encourage you to just keep pressing forward no matter what you're dealing with. And I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like that it's easy to do that. I'm not, because it gets tough, it gets frustrating, it's not easy. You start questioning yourself, like, why me? Like, why am I the one that's going through this, or whatever? I don't wake up with smiles on my face every day. I'm not smiling through it all because it's tough. I'm human. It's tough, and it's been hard dealing with what I'm dealing with, especially when I've never been at this low point before in my life. Like this is the lowest I feel like I've been. The lowest that I feel like that I've been, to where, and it seems like it's taking longer to get things back established. It's taking even longer for something to break. It's taking even longer for the opportunity to come. And here's the thing, I can't even understand why I can't get a job, because I'm someone who has years of experience. Like, I just don't understand what's happening right now. It's not like that I don't have no experience, or I have a little bit of experience under my belt. I've been working since I've been 18 years old. Like, I've been working, I have years of experience working. Majority of my experience has been in financial banking, because I spent about um, the last 18 years working in financial banking. Um, but I'm someone who has always had a job. I'm someone who has always been able to just take care of myself. And then when my kids came along, I've been taking care of my kids solely on my own. Um, and then and that's another thing too. When you look at your kids, and you be like, man, they need stuff. They didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask for this. You know, I sometimes I feel like I'm a disappointment, because I'm not providing for my kids the way that they deserve to have nice things. They deserve to be able to have their own space, and they deserve just to be just to have, just to have things, and be able to just enjoy life and be a kid, and not worry about mom, you know. Um and then that's hard within itself, because I feel like I'm a disappointment at times. I don't know how I got here or whatever. And those are just things or questions that just be on me or whatever. But through all of it, through it all, um, even when I don't want to, I go in my car. My car is like my safe place. I go to my car, and I'll listen to my gospel music, or I'll sit in silence and just talk to God. I'll get in my Bible, and I'll just read my scriptures, or just something to feed my soul, something to connect, and kind of connect and hear from God on, right? And I just encourage you to do the same thing. Listen, when you don't understand what's going on, I encourage you to get into your quiet time, get into your prayer closet, and just talk to God about it. Just talk to God about it, and be consistent in that. Allow Him, and don't move too quickly. You know, sit and really seek in God, and actually sit and hear what He has to say. A lot of times we get up from the prayer so quickly, to where we can't even really hear from God, because we pray, we say everything we want to say, but we don't sit and let God, and allow God to speak to us or whatnot. So I just encourage you that, if you're going through a tough time, if you're going through a challenging situation, if you don't understand why what's happening is happening, I just encourage you to get into your secret closet. I encourage you to find a safe place, to where you can really sit and seek God, and just really be open, be honest, be transparent, and talk to God how you would talk to your homegirl or your homeboy. Like talk to God, just open and be honest, and let Him speak to you. All right, I think I said too much, because I didn't come on here for all of that, but I did want to jump on and give my update for my real estate exam. Y'all stay connected. I'll keep y'all posted on my next real estate exam, and y'all like and subscribe for more videos that I got coming on my page. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you on the next video.